Hello everybody and welcome back once again to Let's Play Skyrim. Well, last time we left off we finally managed to exit the Bleak Falls Barrow. After finding its hidden secret, we put the claw in the door with the clues, opened it when we got the order of the animals right, and we were sucked into this wall with some kind of strange writing on it, and we were sucked in, and it was almost like a sort of a dream state we entered for a very brief time. Elwyn doesn't know what the writing was about, and you know, it was all a rather surreal experience. All he cared about and all he was happy about was the fact that he managed to loot and plunder the Bleak Falls Barrow, sell his plunder for a decent profit, which enabled him to buy a lovely ring of destruction, and then he also got a reward for returning the claw to Lucan the trader here in Riverwood. So all in all, it was a good day. We did a bit of lumbering, chopping up some wood to gain some cash as well, and then we headed to the nearest mine by the back door, where we cleared it of bandits and took the spoils as well. And that's where we left off. We came back to Riverwood for our normal sort of nightly chores. Our nightly chores involve reading a book, practicing our spells before retiring for the night. And I came out of Riverwood through the back sneaky entrance up this hill and found a lovely little overlook here, nice and peaceful in the night, overlooking the trees, overlooking the town. And I'm using this now as my practice spot. Elwyn is practicing his magic here out of the way of the prying eyes of the villagers, so that his magical ability won't cause any alarm. And it's nice for him just to sit down here in the quiet and also read a book as well. So he's read a book. The book he has read is it was this one, Of Fury and Holgeir, a very short tale. So we will relieve that in good time. And then he practiced his spells. He's leveled up his alteration, his destruction, his conjuration, and his restoration. Again, we have missed our illusion. But that has also allowed him to level up as well, in general. So the first order of the day is to do that. So we get ourselves a chance to level up. We've leveled up 3 times in Magicka, which means we're going to now level up 1 time in health. There we go. And we have 1 more perk to pick. And I did say that the perk we would be picking next would be the one here, Regeneration. If we can manage to maneuver this star chart, it's very awkward. There we go. Regeneration. Healing spells cure 50% more. So not only are they cheaper by 50%, novice spells, but the healing itself is 50% more effective. And I think that is definitely a perk that is going to serve us well in times of dire need. So there we go. Take regeneration. And that's us done. So we have novice restoration and regeneration on the restoration tree, and we have the delightful novice destruction and dual casting on the destruction tree. And that is it for the time being. Okay, so we have leveled up. We are now ready to pop back inside our temporary abode before retiring for the night. We've worked hard, we've earned our rest. Then in the morning we shall sell our items from the mine, hopefully net a tidy profit, buy ourselves something special. Hello, Stumpy. Where's your master gone? Little boy. Has he left you behind, has he? Well, you just lie there and do nothing. What was I saying? I've totally forgot. Yes, oh yes, we were going to sell our items at the shop in the morning, and then we're going to head to Whiterun. No? Why would you say that, Realoff? I've come here, back again. Maybe it's a late hour. Yes, 1:30 a.m. This is not late hour for me. This is a normal time. This is early. I'm used to late night forays, you know? Late night training, Hodengirder. Anyone would think they're not a couple the way they sleep in separate beds, I don't know. Or maybe Gerda secretly likes Elwyn's company on a night. Maybe she does. Right, I think he's earned himself 7 hours sleep. This is the longest sleep Elwyn has had for some time, and it's the most welcome of rests. And voila. He feels rested. No surprise there. I would feel rested after 7 hours sleep.
I hope to see you in Windhelm. Good luck.
I don't need luck. You make your own luck. You'll know that if you watch Darren Brown's last experiment.
I'm glad to help any way I can.
Oh, you've done more than enough. Where are you? The voice from the guard. Oh, she snuck up on me. Yes. Gave me some lodgings. Gifted me a whole heap of items. She's done more than enough, thank you very much. Okay, to the trader. Ah. Hello, Lucan.
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank you.
Yes, don't worry.
Thank you so much for taking care of you and me. We're the only people around who aren't complete fools.
You know what? I might be tempted to agree with you.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
I call them treasures. Strange man. His gold resets pretty quickly, which is nice. Okay, Lucan, I have some more goodies for you to sell in your shop after you've, of course, bought them from me. You know, take some swords and weaponry. I'm not going to sell them to the smithy over there because he doesn't give me a better price. So I can sell them to you. Fur armors. Yeah, take them all. I have no need of such things. Take the whole damn lot. Whoa. Hide braces of minor archery. Now, if I wasn't much mistaken, back in the mine, they were worth about 800 and something. I'm getting 140 sell price. That is absolutely pittance. Absolute pittance. You would have thought that with a family in the business, you know, in the trade sort of game, you know, they went to market and sold their fish many a time. You would think Elwyn would have picked up a few hints of bartering, but no. Nothing at all. Which is probably why he left, to be honest. Not a chip off the old block. So we have the boots, the hood, the robes, and the ring. And we have 1,633 gold, despite the fact that we just sold a whole heap of stuff. What have we bankrupted ourselves with? Have I missed a trick? Why do we seem to be low on gold? I don't have a clue. Alright. I don't have need for ale. I don't have need for mead. I'll keep no, I'll sell them all. I'm a wine buff. Preferring the Horning Brew mead. No. More refined tastes. Sip of wine whilst reading. Maybe even slice of cheese with your wine, but no, we have no cheese. Okey-dokey. Ingredients, do we know anything? Yes, we have beehive husk to sample. I'm sure it'll taste great. Honeycomb, now that'll be a bit better. Of course, we didn't pick up the bee. There's the nern root to sample. I didn't want to sample the nern root just yet, until we get another one. Don't really. Oh yes, clairvoyance. Take that. Amethyst, garnet, ingots, or some more ingots, and a ruby. Okay, so we've got now 1,847 gold pieces. Let's see what we can purchase from our good friend. I would hope I would be getting a bit more of a discount here. I'm sure these other, you know, villagers don't spend this much in your store. Let's get straight to the good stuff, shall we? Just double check books, and then look for, it's apparel I want. Amulet of Mara. Restoration spells cost 10% less. That's quite nice. What else do we have? Necklace of Minor Shore Grip, Necklace of Resist Shock, Novice Robes of Conjuration, Novice Robes of Destruction, Novice Robes of Illusion. Okay, so here's the thinking. Novice Robes of Conjuration would be nice. I mean, sorry, not Conjuration. Novice Robes of Destruction would be nice. We have a ring already. We have obviously Novice Spell decrease through the perk, so increasing Destruction further, not really necessary. Would be nice, but not necessary. Illusion, we're not using any illusion spells at the moment, so we don't really need the Novice Robes of Illusion. Conjuration is not a magic tree that Elwyn is particularly interested in. Conjuring weapons, he doesn't like the thought of using weapons, so there's no point in conjuring them. Conjuring evil things like zombies, raising dead, definitely he's not going to dabble in that dark arts. So the only thing he can really conjure at the moment is his familiar, Wolfie, and that's going to have limited uses in later in the game. So all of these robes are not really too tempting, especially at 1,600 gold pieces. However, we do use restoration spells, we do use heal, and therefore the Amulet of Mara, as well as looking different, I wouldn't say nice, but it's restoration spells costing 10% less. Only it's less than 1,000 gold pieces, which would leave us with a tidy sum to go to Whiterun with. I think this is the order of the day. And again, whereas in previous playthroughs with characters they usually don't like to spend cash on things, I like to hoard my money and hoard my items, Elwyn has no qualms in buying magical trinkets. In fact, he'll probably never sell any of his magical items when they become useless. He will hoard them. He'll have a massive collection of all kinds of arcane and magical items to use or to just admire. He's a bit of a kleptomaniac when it comes to magical items that he can use. I mean, magical braces of archery which he can't use are no use, no ornament to him, but anything that he can use that assists his magical ability definitely will be prized possession. So we're going to go with the Amulet of Mara. Leave it at that.
Alright then.
Thank you, Lucan. I may not see you for some time. I'm venturing forth from the big city. Your patronage, though, has been very welcome. And off we go. But before I do step forth, I have a couple of things to address. I do, first of all, need to equip my newly purchased, newly earned Amulet of Mara. There we go. Let's have a look. Do we see it on his neck? Yes. With his tattered novice robes, his hood.
Unspoken for, so don't get any ideas.
She is one big lady. She's bigger than me. Ah, dear. Okay, what was I going to say? Ah, yes. Now, I picked up from the Falls Barrow a dragon stone, I seem to recollect. And I haven't yet studied it. Here it is. It's a dragon stone, and it has some writing on the back. Now, does this have any significance at all? I cannot equip the item. I cannot use the item. Doesn't seem to be able to study it, and although Elwyn can decipher that the language on this stone appears to be similar to the language on the wall, apart from that there's nothing else he can really understand from it, so it appears to be some kind of a quest item, but one which we don't know anything about, so somebody may know something about it when we go on our travels, so we're going to keep it. Okay, that's fine. And one final thing. People have been leaving comments on the previous videos about favoriting my spells. It's quicker and easier than going into the menu each time, and therefore I've kind of done that to a certain degree. I notice I don't have sparks on there. There we go. So I have favorited the spells that I'm going to be using for the majority of the time. So we're going to go for... I think we want to try Frostbite for a change. We don't use much Frostbite. So there we go. Most of the main spells that I'm using are now quick item or quick slotted, shortcutted, so we can use them at our earliest convenience. As we plod along out of Riverwood and on to pastures new. I'm sure we'll be back, but maybe not anytime soon. Right, I'm going to take some fish, some salmon. There we go. We're just taking a fillet off, we're not taking the whole fish. We're just, you know, we're going on the road, you never know, we may grow hungry on our travels. Don't want to fall into that mire. Considering I don't like water, I won't be fishing myself, so plucking it from there is the best way to go about business. Okay, so let's go. Oh, I do love waterfalls. I think it's marvelous. Sorry. I always get sucked into these things. Okay, we've got Solitude, Whiterun, Windhelm, something else, Marker. These signs are rather hard to read, but it's pointing up here, so I think this is the way to go. Okay. And whilst we go, we shall relay a story of one of the books I read. As we walk along the riverside in the lovely, peaceful air, we have a deer in the distance. Hopefully it won't rain today. Hello. Oh, it's going for a swim. Am I that scary of a person? Okay, so books. Yes, a couple of days ago he read... What did he read? He read Olaf and the Dragon whilst he was just inside the first part of the Bleak Falls Barrow by the campfire. This was the book he read, Olaf and the Dragon. I'm going to have to actually refresh my memory on a couple of things while I go. Numinex, Olaf One-Eye, Jarl of Whiterun. Okay, that's fine. Just refreshing his memory, that's it. So, there was a dragon by the name of Numinex. Wow. A dragon by the name of Numinex. Okay. Ah, you stupid mongrel. Oh! Got a bit too close. Wolf pelts. Oh look, it's left like frost on the ground. That's pretty. It's pretty nice, isn't it? It's left my mark. Okay. Oh dear. I'm assuming this is the right... What the hell is this? Oh, the nasty wolf's killed a poor rabbit. Evil creature. But I'll pluck the rabbit's leg off. Dead. Won't notice it. No, won't notice its leg missing, will it? Okay. I'm trying to recall my tale here, and it's not going very well because I keep getting distracted by waterfalls and wolves and God knows what else. The tale of Olaf and the Dragon. Olaf One-Eyed, an odd warrior of some form, heard of the exploits of one dragon by the name of Numinex that ran rampant through Skyrim, burning villages for fun. Now, Olaf thought he could deal with such dragon, but upon doing so, wanted some kind of a reward. So, upon being granted the position of Jarl of Whiterun, although some stories declare that it was actually a bargaining chip that should he defeat the dragon, he should be named as Jarl of Whiterun. Either way, he agreed to tackle this problem, to battle this dragon and slay it once and for all, and prevent it from its rampaging business. That's a wind. Is that a windmill? Oh, look at this. Whoa, this will be the big village of Whiterun, I suppose. And, well, he ventured to the top of Mount Thor, which was the lair of Numinex, and there for days they battled. Claw upon sword they fought, blow for blow. Uh-oh. Let's just save it. But it was a stalemate.